Monsanto, Argentina outbound operation. Main features. These are main features of our tailor-made WMS. Oriented to resolve the complete logistic process within the warehouse. Automates complex processes of critical decision and high probability of human error. Allows scaling customer operations by incorporating greater volume and composition of merchandise items with less impact of resources. The RFID and mobile components decentralizes the operation to the points where the generation of the data and operation occurs. The RFID system enables the validation of each unit and the traceability throughout its life cycle. Track and manage incidents until solved. Historic database of logistic points of deviation. The WMS can be operated in 3 modes. WMS has data integration and data integrity control with SAP. Software overview. Operating planning. This component of the WMS is responsible for providing relevant information on time and availability of resources to carry out the programming of the tasks of order preparation and dispatch. Incident resolution workflow. This module handles the cycle of identification, documentation, analysis and resolution of incidents that occur during the logistics process. These incidents can be related to inventory, transportation, inbound and an outbound process. Inbound. It is the module that manages the entry, location and control of the inbound merchandise. Outbound. It is one of the key components of the system. It manages the methods, automatic order formulation, issues the orders of movement and merchandise preparation, clearance and associated controls. Warehouse. This module is in charge of solving the issues related to warehouses management, such as layout, organizational methods, allocation, segmentation and blocking of positions. Inventory. Manages all the tools related to the task of managing customer products, stock management methods and inventory taking and control. RFID kernel. It is the component responsible for managing communications and protocolizing transactions between the WMS and all radio frequency devices. Mobile. This software works on mobile devices that can be tablets, cell phones, handhelds, to perform different tasks such as inbound control, merchandise movement execution, customers order control, picking preparation check and inventory documentation. ED Video Data Analytics. This module synthesizes all the definition of services and data transmission between the WMS and the video recording system that manages security and video. ED-SAP. This module synthesizes all the definition of services and data transmission between the WMS and SAP. It also has a component of information integrity control that balances the existing information between the WMS and SAP. RFID and mobile systems. Pallet RFID tag. Handheld. Set of antennas and controllers in the forklift. Set of antennas and controllers in the gates. Floor sensor system. Transactional hub and controller of RFID devices. Operator mobile interface. WMS system. Warehouse layout. Our warehouse has 4 main areas. Storage area. Staging. Picking area. Docking. Regarding our technological highlights, the distribution center includes RFID geopositional detection, pallet detection and forklift identification. RFID sensors on all warehouse gates to identify incoming and outgoing merchandise and forklift movement. RFID floor sensor for geopositional tracking. RFID pallet sensor for identification. Inbound walkthrough. Truck arrives and goods are reviewed as soon as merchandise is unloaded. Pallets are tagged and paired in real time with the WMS. The system defines merchandise location. Forklift tablet receives the transfer order, operator accepts it, and moves the pallet to the final position. Forklift RFID antenna identifies pallet. RFID gates record the event. Floor sensor system register the correct destination. Operator confirms destination. The monitor shows in graphic framework the complete sequence and result of the inbound process. Outbound walkthrough. Planning. As first step in the planning process, we download customers' orders from Monsanto legacy system SAP and input them into the WMS to run the planning and processing routine. With this process, we can determine some calculations which provide the input to the planning of resources and schedule for each order. These calculations are the complexity index, who serves as input for manual assignation of the sequence of customer order of preparation and delivery. The estimation of operating resource consumption like human resources, hours for picking and deconsolidation, hours needed for moving material from warehouse area to staging area space and forklift hours consumption. The verification of unblocked availability product for customer delivery. The pallet's best warehouse location and optimal pallets delivery. The staging zone and docks assignation. With all the information generated during the planning stage, we make the operative schedule sequence and the assignment of trucks departure. Execution. The next stage of the process is the execution process, in where we execute one by one the customer orders. This gives the final close to the preloaded order. Then the WMS transmits the information as order of transportation to the forklifts to move pallets from warehouse to staging area and picking area, and later, when picking pallets are done, the order of transportation from the picking area to the staging area. Complementary to this, the WMS produces the preparation order, which details the composition and process of setup of the picking and deconsolidating pallets. Dispatch. Then, when fulfillment of the order of transportation to the staging area is complete, the WMS generate the customer composition order for operative final control in the staging area. Next step of the process, and after the final control of customer order from the driver, the operator dispatch the order to load the truck in an event of video recording to document how the products get loaded on the truck. This is made for QA and future incident resolution related with distribution. In this last step, when the forklift with the pallets passes through the external gate to be loaded on the truck, get the event registered. In the final stage of the process, we proceed to print all the documentation related to the trip and liberate it. Then in the entrance control, we made the final verification and register the exit. Order processing monitor. The order processing monitor illustrates all the steps of the process involved from the moment when the vehicle arrives at EMSALog, going through the internal operative process of preparation, control, loading and dispatch. Customer order number. Vehicle arrival. Transportation order from warehouse to staging and to picking area. Picking and deconsolidation list, expressed in pallets and composition. Transportation order move to staging. Customer order operative control. Transportation order for truck load. Customer order documentation. Vehicle departure. Key benefits. Web-based accessibility. Integrate the processes and information of planning and execution stages of logistics operations. Comprehensive monitoring and control of the logistics process. Have timely information for management. Incorporation of automatic controls in the process. Flexibility to allocate operative resources following workload. Operational scalability by volume and assimilation of product portfolio. Real-time data validation, error rate improvement. Integrity control and faster inventory checks. Multiple inventory management methods. Product lifecycle traceability. Product segmentation capability, families, criticality, expiration and location. Operative time registration and management. Asset risk management. This way, products are delivered throughout the country in the most efficient way and enabling full product traceability along the entire process.